And welcome back to your Fox 4 Weather Center. Time now for an update. First, a live look from the Pink Shell Tower camera. And there you go, the Gulf nice and quiet. Unlike about 45 minutes ago when we were dealing with very intense storms here over Estero Island. No longer seeing that. As a matter of fact, those continue to shift offshore and right there continuing to fizzle out. So overall, we are seeing improvements across many of our coastal communities that were dealing with those showers and storms here over the last couple of hours. Even notice over Hendry County, this little downpour right here in interior Hendry County continues to fizzle out as it heads a little bit closer toward Immokalee. Meanwhile, this is that rain shaft we were looking at earlier right over Captiva, now moving away from South Seas, for example, away from North Captiva. So improvements expected there. Meanwhile, that light to moderate rain continues for the southern half of Pine Island, including St. James City, Iona, Punta Rassa, Fort Myers Beach, down towards Sanibel. But at least we're no longer seeing those lightning strikes that we were earlier on. Now, that's not to say we couldn't see an additional one, potentially one coming, say, 15 miles from a parent cloud. So just keep in mind, if you can hear that thunder, you want to make sure you head inside, give it 30 minutes before returning to those outdoor activities. Otherwise, in general, I am seeing good improvements. Great news for those of you with outdoor plans. Still what I call nuisance rain, those light rain showers extending from Estero through Bonita Springs, down toward North Naples, right along 75, and down toward Laley Resort. Still tracking this thunderstorm moving over Marco as well as Goodland, but at least we are also seeing that thunderstorm improve as well. That, however, as of right now, is the strongest storm currently in Southwest Florida. So for those of you heading out this evening, here's what we can expect. A couple of storms lingering for the next hour or so. Otherwise, your temperatures will continue to stay on the muggy side. Generally running in the mid to lower 80s by around 11 o'clock. Those mostly cloudy skies are going to stick with us. And it's a shame because, we have the Perseid meteor shower kicking off tonight. So if you look up and you see some breaks in the clouds, you might be fortunate enough to catch one of those meteors flying by. I'll break that down more so tonight after the game. So heading out this evening, couple of lingering storms by 9 o'clock. Everything is clearing out. Notice, though, those clouds are going to hang out with us, mainly those upper level clouds, and that hazy sunshine is expected tomorrow morning as well. Still dealing with some of that Saharan dust upstairs. Right around 12 noon, partly cloudy skies are expected. Then notice 3 o'clock still fairly quiet. And then by 5 and 6 o'clock, that's when more of that activity begins to bubble up. So do stay weather aware. Quick check on the tropics. Everything's nice and quiet from the Gulf into the Caribbean as well as the Atlantic. No formation in my forecast through the next 5 days. As for our boating forecast tomorrow, southerly wind tomorrow afternoon, 10 to 15 knots. Gulf seas 2 feet in the morning, around 1 foot or less in the afternoon. Light chop on those inland waterways and bays. Of course, check radar first before heading out with those afternoon and evening storms developing. Now tomorrow, we're calling for isolated storms late in the day. Then they'll become more numerous heading into the afternoon. At this point, it looks like Sunday could be a bit more active in both the morning as well as the afternoon hours.